Hey Aries, and welcome to my channel, The Flourishing Mystic. I'm here with your February 2025 reading. Let's hop right in for the beautiful sign of Aries. What's in store for Aries, February 2025? The Devil card is the first card out, so temptations, seductions. I have to say, the first energy I'm seeing with this card is the Year of the Snake, and how the snake energy, one of its embodiments, is seduction and being alluring, being charming. Now, that's not always a bad thing. It's not always a bad thing, especially if you are on a manifestation journey. In manifestation, we don't want to be desperate for our desires. Yes, we have those desires. Yes, they're in our heart. Yes, they're burning. But when you let go of the resistance and start playing a dance with what you're wanting to manifest, this is what being seductive can mean. It can mean calling in your desires, calling in your manifestations. But let's get a fuller picture here. We have Queen of Cups. Again, more of that alluring energy, drawing someone in, drawing someone to you. Eight of Cups. A lot of sensual energy is coming through in February. I feel like perhaps Aries, you are the apple of someone's eye. Like you are, and I don't even normally say that, maybe because there's apples in the depiction here, but it feels like you are really someone's dream girl or dream guy. And I feel like you're drawing someone or something closer to you. Closer and closer. I see something inching in. Closer and closer and closer. Let's get a fuller picture. Eight of Wands. To the point where that's it. There's that spark. Eight of Wands. And for whatever reason, I'm getting this has to do with your manifestations. Like you've been patient. You've been doing your best to put aside your ego desires or your ego timing with that Devil card. You've been doing your very best at letting go of resistance. And I feel like this is what's calling in. This is what's drawing into you. Eight of Wands. Doors opening. Manifestations coming through like you wouldn't believe. Like you wouldn't believe. A little ounce of patience goes a long way in manifestation because that patience has to be real. It's what's felt by the universe. When we can lean into trust, boy, oh boy, it's almost like immediate. When the results show up, look at that World card. Results. Achievements, attainments, chapters closing of drought, Six of Pentacles, returns on investments, feeling like you're supported again. Okay, feeling like you're getting back what you put into something. Justice, things are fair, things are working out for you. The Star, this is alignment, divine alignment. More confirmation of things working out for you in Seven of Wands. The aftermath of success and reaching some sort of accolade. You know, Seven of Wands comes after the Six of Wands, meaning you've just attained something or you will be attaining something this month that you are meant to safeguard and you are meant to protect. It's yours now. Now you have to protect it. 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Let go of any sort of disbelief. Some of you listening to this reading so far may have had this feeling of disbelief. Okay, I'll leave the card there just for a reminder. Disbelief. We want to work on that. What else for the beautiful sign of Aries? Okay, you have 3 cards. Wise leader. You are a beacon for others. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty, and traveling lightly simplify your life. So that's sort of another message off the bat that came through with the Devil card. I was having a little trouble articulating one message that wanted to come through about moderation and about sort of a little bit of temperance. And I'm getting like minimalism for some reason, minimalism coming through. Some of you are done with the clutter, and that could be the clutter in your physical environment or clutter in the mind. 8 of Swords. And you'll be called to simplify your life so that you can tap into this bounty of treasure and be the leader you were born to be. I mean, you have some great cards here. Aries, Justice, the Star, 7 of Wands, the World. Okay, there's a new role, a new identity that you are taking on, one of success. Let's say up until now, up until this point in your life, you feel like your life has just been average, ordinary, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Sometimes that gets demonized as if it's a bad thing. But you feel like, no way, there's nothing more for me, or there's no way someone would see me as a wise leader. But I see you stepping into this role and embodying this energy. There's a major level up. There's a major rise to success, or entering a new position. This could be a promotion or finding a job that's meant for you. Or this is just an overall embodiment. This is how you are feeling, like physically, spiritually. Okay, and I see a lot lining up for you. Wise leader. You are a leader. You carry a wisdom and radiance that inspires others. Even if you're not always aware of the depth of wisdom within you, it's emerging by leaps and bounds. This is a time to step into your power and take a role of leadership. You're ready. Grab the reins. Make decisions. It's okay if you're not 100% sure. Make decisions anyway. It's what a leader does. I love how it talks about that inner, that radiance that you carry, like the star. A star. Some of you could be stars or in the public eye, and you carry something about you, a charisma and an allure. Okay, that's very fascinating and draws others in. Okay, so if you do want to put yourself on social media, I see that being your thing. That's what draws people to you. It's the mystery, it's the allure, the fascination. Okay. It says, on the journey, it's easy to tell who the leaders are. They have an inner grace and strength that glows from within. Others travel on the pathways that the leaders have created. The wise leader holds up the flame as a torch for others in the darkest night. But the leader also listens to the beat of their own drum. Grab the reins of life on your terms. Don't live to please and appease others to the detriment of your own needs. This is not what a leader does. Live without regrets. Okay, so you're called to break limitations, break self-imposed limitations, familial expectations, so that you can truly live and lead your own life. Because this is how you truly reach fulfillment and feeling like you're on top of the world, like you're on top of your personal affairs, your choices. It puts you in a place of empowerment by choosing, by making yourself a priority. Now let's look at uncovering treasure. Look beneath the surface in your life and you'll find treasure. Bounty is awaiting you in many forms. The secret is knowing that you deserve it and are worthy of it. Something that you thought was ordinary will turn out to be extraordinary. Take a second to look at the people and situations in your life. Sometimes receiving treasure is simply a matter of seeing life in a new way. The treasure was always there. You just didn't see it. On the journey, the traveler confronts dragons and overcomes obstacles, and in the process, discovers the depth of the treasure in their soul. Often treasure is found in the most unexpected of places. Sometimes after it seems that you've faced an inner dragon, you'll find the hidden treasure. Success begets success. So as you begin to seek and find the bounty in your life, more and more rewards will follow. This card heralds a bountiful, prosperous, and abundant time in your life. Think about that, slaying dragons, the double 8 of swords, breaking through limitations. You find what your greatest strengths are, your greatest gifts, the star. And traveling lightly. Release what doesn't support you. A busy life and the accumulation of more than you need creates static. Clear internal and external clutter. Do what matters and release the rest to find peace, grace, and stillness. Simplify your life, otherwise it's difficult to hear the voice of the Creator. Create time to rest and rejuvenate. Gorgeous messages. Let's look at your spirit animal. What spirit animal is with you in February? What's the guidance for Aries? Chameleon spirit act as if, and butterfly spirit transformation is beautiful. Look at these gorgeous cards and the coloring of these cards. Just beautiful. Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing, and you're required to come into harmony with them so you can co-create your greatest dream. Feeling sensitive? Good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how best to adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. Even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, Chameleon Spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do until the new way feels familiar and completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself. It's about learning how to dance with others. I feel like you're playing the game of life in a sense. Like you're learning how to play the game. Play the part if necessary in some cases. Sometimes that's what's needed. This card is also coming to me as a form of advocacy. Like you may be advocating on someone's behalf, maybe a child or something at school, justice. I'm also getting imposter syndrome coming through, especially with the Eight of Swords. But remember that you're also being guided to tap into this wise leader energy. That's why I sense that someone here, like even though you are an Aries, Aries are known to be wise leaders. But some of you also have that soul contract where you're learning it in this lifetime. So this could be a period of time where you start to embrace that inner wise leader within you. Sometimes you have to act as if until it just becomes butterfly, like you just finally butterfly and grow your wings. So you have joy and the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is the focus when butterfly spirit flutters before you. Transformation is inevitable as you grow into your most beautiful, empowered self. Indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of the forms of your life that no longer fit the new you. Even relationships must go through shifts to match your new emerging self. If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, stop taking yourself too seriously and choose to be playful, loving, and joyous. You will soon know the miracle your soul wants you to experience through you. Today is a day for joy. So alight. Look around and see the beauty that is everywhere and in everyone, including you. Thank you, Spirit, for these confirmations. I'm guided to one more card here for Aries. So, the goddess Isis is calling me. Let's see. What message do you have for Aries? You have, wow, a few cards here, all right. The Lunar Queen. There is a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment as essential to balance our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. So clearly, like there's a metamorphosis happening. We definitely see the butterfly energy. We see the transformative energy, the level up. You don't have to force this level up. It's just happening. It's the right time, right place, right energy. You agree to this. There's a soul alignment. There's a soul contract here, and you're ready for it. You have ancient power mysteries. The oracle guides you to honor the power of your voice, whether through spoken or sung words, or through what you write, speak about, or stand up for symbolically. You have a potentially very powerful healing voice, and you are guided to recognize the responsibility that you have for what you proclaim through your voice. Something was coming through earlier about the chameleon spirit and justice together, like you could be advocating on someone's behalf. So don't underestimate the power of your words and your voice. Something about the voice with the chameleon and acting the part, playing the part kept coming through. But I think that's a way of saying like Some of you are not used to using a certain voice or tone of voice or certain verbiage, but you may be called to use a different kind of verbiage that is foreign to you or you don't normally use, so that you can convey a message that will ultimately win in some sort of advocacy or some sort of it's looking like advocacy for something. Okay. And I'm also getting some of you Aries are called to become a lawyer as well. A lawyer or an advocate of some sort. We have flower of life ultimately here. You are entering a fertile period of your life. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest, and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, go with the flow and let it happen. Now is the time for your blossoming. Now is the time for your blossoming. You are stepping into new terrain as a new leader. You're growing your wings, tapping into uncovered treasure. The treasure that's always been in you. It's been innate to you. This is all being born within you, from within you. I love it. I love this energy for you, Aries. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, let me know in the comments below. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.